So, what do you know about Cleveland? What y'all know about Cleveland? Huh? Huh? What you know about Cleveland? What you know about Cleveland? What you know about Cleveland? Cleveland's great. It's beautiful. Cleveland, we have a whole lot of things going on here. And I don't have to tell you that just from just you watching it, from you listening to me, from you seeing it. You may like pizza. Some of you may like soul food. You may just like to eat. Well, here in Cleveland, we have a buffet of businesses. We got creators, leaders, entrepreneurs, everyone all in the mix. My name is Matthew Johnson. In this docu-series that you guys are about to see on the Cleveland businesses, it's going to be great. Can't wait.
To see their faces when I make it. I can't wait to see their faces when I make it. Man, I can't wait to see their faces when I make it. You better acknowledge a G. You niggas ain't hotter than me. You niggas ain't popping like me. You ain't rocking like me. You cannot compete. Once this drop, I'm raising my feet. Shout out to the hood, that's HVD. Shout out to the city, that's C.L.E. Shout out to my squad, holla at me and T and UEG, cause he made the beat. I can't wait to see their faces when I make it. I can't wait to see their faces when I make it. I can't wait to see their faces when I make it. Man, I can't wait to see their faces when I make it. I can't wait.
What's going on, everybody? This is Master. Today I have with me.
Hey, Rich, do a Designz.
Okay. And Mr. Rich, what does Do It Designs is?
I mean, we do everything custom from shirts, phone cases, pillows, dog tags, pretty much everything. You could think it, we could ink it, do it right the first time.
All right. So you are a custom printing company.
Yeah, based out of, I say Cleveland, Ohio, or Garfield, Ohio. It's pretty much the same thing. Do it Designs. You can Google it. I'm everywhere.
Okay. And where does all your clientele come on?
I mean, it's pretty much like you saying, like far as like Cleveland or.
Yeah, like
I mean,
Cleveland.
I ship too, so I get out of town orders. So it's like, I mean, of course, it started in Cleveland, but now it's like I get orders from everywhere for real. So it's like,
Okay. And what made you start it?
like what's crazy is like I never woke up one day and was like, man, I'm about to go make some shirts. It was like, for like, no, for real, like I used to do the music and stuff heavy, so we used to do shows and stuff, so get our shirts made and stuff. Dude, to be bullshitting sometimes, so it'd be like, damn, all right, then can't get no shirts made this time. Gotta wait till next time. So it was just like one day we like, man, just gonna start making our own stuff. So we started making our own stuff, and then people kept asking like, who made this? Who made that? Like, who made? I did. Can you make this for me? Shit, all right. And they just never stopped. So it's like, so like at the time, like I started 14, yeah, it's down there 10 years ago down there. But at the time, I was working at Cleveland Clinic for like 5 years. So like this was like some, it wasn't my plan. So it's like they never stopped. So I'm like, man, it's like with some money in this. So I'm like, all right. I did both for like 6 months working and doing it, and then I'm like, man, I probably can go far with this shit. Everybody fuck with me. I'm like, everybody saying I'm the best doing it. So I'm like, all right, I'm about to just go focus just straight to it on that. Put my 2 weeks in, I ain't looked back since. Like I said, that was 2014. It's 23, and I'm still going strong.
That's you bet it on yourself.
Yeah, pretty much. It was either keep playing with it or it's all or nothing. You know, so I went to all or nothing, and I'm here now.
Yeah. Okay.
Turned out pretty smooth.
And you said we, so it's a team of y'all.
Pretty me and Splash, we like
Who's Splash?
Splash Rob. He is the best DJ in the motherfucking city. You feel me? Party with Splash all day, every day. Like that's my brother though. That's my brother partner.
Okay.
So damn, what the no, before you said the who was love, I forgot. But shit, no, yeah. That's
you were saying that you and him.
So like yeah, like me and him, like we like when I first got the shop or whatever. Well, it was both of us. Like he was into it, but then like as we, cause like this was at the same time was the beginning of him DJing.
Yes.
So he more so went to the pretty much the DJ artist side, and I just so like right now it's like he still do his thing. He do his merch party with Splash, got the hoodie shorts for the ladies and all that. So like his main focus now is DJing and promotion stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty much what I'm saying, the man behind the Designz as far as doing this, but we locked in forever. So it's still I'll never just be like, yeah, it's just me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro. But as far as the actually doing it now, it's just I'm on the solo side for real.
Okay. And you still holding strong with everything with the dual designs and
it's still every day.
Okay, yeah, every day you wake up, shoot, and what would you say would be some of the hours that you be in here?
I mean, my normal hours is Monday through Friday, 12 to 6, Saturday, 12 to 5, and that's like you can come in, place an order, like you can walk in, call, text. Oh, I got online www.doitdesigns.com. So it's like all that is getting operated during them hours, the business hours, and then like that I'm still so like that's like my take it in and everything, but I'm working all night for real. Like so like I be taking orders and then at nighttime when I ain't gotta worry about people walking in and stuff, that's when I'm really getting to it, you know what I'm saying? So it's nice I being here to 3, 4 in the morning. But shit. We like that.
Okay.
Being a boss and a worker, it's time consuming, but it's worth it at the end of the day for real.
You don't have any employees up under you at all?
Nah.
It's just you. So you pushing out all of this that's out here.
Supplying the city.
Supplying the whole city. Okay. All right. You doing you say they can think it, you can ink it.
Yeah, I pretty much can do I can pretty much put anything on anything. Like it's not I can't even think of a time where somebody brought me something and I said I couldn't do it. Like the only thing I don't do is airbrush, and I got two amazing artists that do that. We got Smiley, Art Genius, Airbrush King, and we got the Airbrush Goddess. So it's like y'all check them out on the airbrush side. That's the only thing I don't do. Can't draw for shit, but on the computer I'm a motherfucking magician. You feel me? But yeah, make sure y'all check them out too, though. But,
okay.
Yeah, pretty much ain't. I can do it. Leave it to me. I can do anything. Yeah.
Now, when it comes to on back on the side where you getting the love from the city from you doing it from you was what said what about 14 years?
No, almost. What would that be like 8, 9 years now? I started in 2014.
2014. So
it was like when I jumped into it, like it was like people already fucked with me heavy just cause, like we've been on the party scene, the music and everything. So it wasn't hard for me to get out there with it because I already had a following. Like so it's like if I start selling cupcakes today, I got a following. So shit, hey Rich, look, I try that shit, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? So it's like I already had the following. So when I started it, it wasn't as hard as probably somebody just coming out the gate with a new business, don't nobody know who you is type, you know what I'm saying? So that pretty much helped me at the beginning, and then it's like shit like right now, it ain't too many people you can ask where can I get a shirt from and they won't say my name, you know what I'm saying? Like yeah, that's
So it was more of a respect. Like you had a good name, you had a good face.
Like sure, like everybody, the love was already there, so it was like, all right, shit, want to go get shirt. Oh shit, Rich start. He just started doing shirts. Shit, we go get it from Rich. We ain't gotta go all the way to the mall. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He right down Superior. So it was like shit like that. Shit, I pretty much came along on the beginner side.
I'm gonna ask you now. What would you say? What you think about some business who start some stuff like that and they got a good name and you could choose not to answer if you don't want to. But they'll start some businesses and they have a good name, but then they do, some faulty some faulty business. So like
I don't know. You said like some people who did start.
they have a good name. Like
Or they got
you have a good name, right?
right.
And they'll jump into a field, but then they're ripping people off.
Oh,
But they're taking advantage of the credibility that they have.
There's a lot of people that do that. Like, shit, it's a lot of people that done did that shit. Though, so
Yeah.
there you go. It's a lot of people that tried it, but it's like it's still just always like I mean, shit, it's gonna fall back. Like either way it goes. So yeah,
Like that works out for you right there, because
yeah. So like, cause it's a few people like it's a few good people that still that do it like that. Other than me, it's a few people out here that do it though. Like I won't take that from nobody, but then at the same time, it's a lot of people that just do it because they see the next person doing like, oh shit, I can make some money from this shit real quick.
Yeah.
But don't know what the fuck they doing.
Yeah.
Like real talk. I done had people come to me, motherfucking shit falling apart. Like man, damn man, I done went to so and so because they was my people. I should have just came to you like I normally do. Like, bro, it's a difference when you doing something just for the money versus when you actually love what you doing and shit. Like the creating shit, like creative shit. Like, I'd be happy to see people happy with their shit. You know what I'm saying? Versus, yeah, shit. All right, I'm gonna make this for you, some bullshit for you, get your money and it's on with you. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's a difference in that, and a lot of people don't be realizing that. Like, they're just all right, I'm about to do some shit. But like, if you don't care about what you're doing for real, you're not gonna really care about the outcome of it, or shit. You just want some money. So it's like with that, it ain't like that with me. Like I actually enjoy creating shit. Like when I make a raw exercise, I'll be excited about like this bitch hard. Like this the one right here. You know what I'm saying? But shit, a lot of people they don't look at it like that. They just want the money. Shit, they gonna give you some bullshit. As long as they got your money, they have it. Shit. Yeah.
So you're not opposed to criticism when for a person tell you something about the work that you gave.
Nah, no, you can. I want you to. I want you to let. If you don't like something, let me know. I'm gonna fix it. Like I ain't the one going shit. No refunds, no exchanges, no nigga. Once you buy this, it's yours. I ain't gonna do you like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I actually got. All right, this real. Like I actually got a hoodie that I just did. I had two people hit me about the same order. One of them said the color didn't matter. The other one said the color, a certain color for the design. Shit, in my mind, I mixed it up and did the one that didn't matter about the color. So I ended up doing it a different color than the other one that told me the color. So, mind you, this a $275 hoodie. Shit, I fucked up. All right, bro, I got you. I'll remake it and you know what I'm saying? No problem. Shit, because at the end of the day, I want you to be happy with your product that you paid your money for. You know what I'm saying? Just like if it was me and I want what I paid for and you know what I'm saying, I want to be happy about it. So like situations like that, it don't bother me. Like if you don't like it, which is this is shit don't happen. Like I can't even other than that, I can't remember the last time I had something like that. But like that was just me on a mix up because I had two people hit me up about the same thing. So you know what I'm saying? Situation like that, I mean I'll fix it. And if you don't like it, let me know. You know what I'm saying? We gonna fix it. We gonna get it right. But for the most part, do it right the first time.
Yeah. And even with a mix up like that, it keeps the authentic, the genuine, the genuine connection between you and your client. Like,
right,
okay,
yeah, like
he real. He'll take care of the issue.
I ain't gonna fuck nobody over for what. Like, I need to. My name been good since I keep my name good.
Yeah.
I don't need nothing negative. Oh yeah, that nigga over there ripping people off or doing. I ain't doing none of that. Like, ain't nobody out here that can tell you that I did some bad business with them unless they hate me for real.
Mm-hmm.
It's like facts.
Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. And the you said that you get some clients from out of town. Now, when the clients when they hit you up from out of town, what type of stuff did they be requesting?
I mean, for the most part, it'd be the either pillows. It's always like it'd be like gifts, like it'd be pillows, like the dog tags or shit. Shirts, another thing they do a lot. And what else? It's really mostly like pillows, shirts, and the tags. Like people be ordering like on a out of town side. So like that's like the main three top things that be going like that.
But you can do the same stuff that you do here in the city for everyone outside.
Yeah. Like I said, excuse me. I can ship anything. It could fit in the box. I'm sending it out. Yeah.
Okay. So um, because what it sounds like, everything that they're ordering is the same stuff that they can order that they see on Amazon or that they see the other little places like the dog tags, pillow, a custom pillow,
Right.
little stuff like that.
And then like a lot of people, then like that another thing like it's different qualities of like pretty much every product. Like
Mm-hmm.
I don't get the cheap stuff. Like so you can't like the chains I make. You can't find them on Amazon. They not on Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
You can get the cheaper ones on Amazon, yeah, but the quality, durability, the how it look, it's not gonna be the same like at all. So it's like people will go the cheap way out trying to maximize, and I actually put money into. I want good quality stuff. Like that's always been my thing. Like I'm gonna get the like that's why I done had people will be like, "Hey man, you made me a shirt 5 years ago. I done washed it hella time. Nothing ever. It still look the same." Versus somebody get a shirt from somewhere, they wash it half the face gone. You know what I'm saying? They using the cheap shit. I don't never cheat myself. Like that's another reason how I'm still in business after this long. You know what I'm saying? People continue to fuck with me because like I do good business.
Mm-hmm.
Good business, good quality.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So
Okay.
shit. And then like for the people out of town, shit, I'm guessing they see the motion, they see the product, and they like shit. Cause I'm pretty sure shit. I'm pretty sure people do stuff like this in every city. Maybe
Yeah.
I don't know, but
Possibly.
it's like you see a good quality or something like you see everybody like man his shit be going where he at everything. So everything must be good. Like so, guessing they just taking a chance and then they get it and they like I got a lot of repeat out of town customers, so it's like shit, liking what they getting, so they gonna keep rocking with, keep shopping.
Word of mouth.
Yeah, that's a big thing too. Sure.
Okay. Okay. Um, where you want to see Do It Designs grow as far as for Ohio, Cleveland, outside of it? You plan on franchising it a little bit more, or is keeping it based here and just expanding it?
I mean, it's like then like that's another thing. It's like you can't like you can't really trust a lot of people with your brand for real, because it's
Mm-hmm.
like say like if you a cook, you hire somebody, they not gonna cook it like you. Like
Yeah.
they might not. They you could teach them, but
Mm-hmm.
it's probably never gonna be the same exact as you. So you might get a complaint or something, and then that still fall back on you. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? So like if I taught you how to do this shit, and I'm teaching you how to do it, and your stuff not it's not turning out as good. They gonna be like, man, this ain't the shit that I seen online, bro. This they should this ain't this is like some shit I could have did. So then it's like, damn, so I had to go back, fix it, do all that. So it's like it eliminates stuff, but it's like you can't do it. Like you can't do it all. Like, but it's like shit. I try to shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'll be here till 3, 4 in the morning. Like so, like it's still like shit. If anything, at the end of the day, I'm gonna end up having my kids in here to teach them the game or something. So it's like I actually did like partner with somebody before, like at the beginning, and then they end up trying to slide off and do their own thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm still here. They ain't nowhere around. Yeah. So it's like that's the only thing. But I do wanna, I do wanna grow bigger and if any, like do different stuff. Like pretty much the only thing I don't do like in that type of business is the embroidery. So I thought about like you know what I'm saying getting into that business. Like I said, it's only me for real. So me trying to learn some stuff on top of the stuff I'm already doing, on top of learning all type of other stuff. So it'd be like just it ain't enough hours in the day for real. So it's like I do want to like grow on the especially here side. I want to go bigger and do like more like corporate shit, like you know, like big big stuff. But,
Okay.
you know,
So you are
some
interested
kind, yeah,
in like getting sponsorships with companies and stuff
yeah,
like that, funding and
yeah.
grants and all
I'm
that
with
right
all
there.
that. It's just the on the whole business side, like actually doing the stuff is like that's the only part where it's like stuff like can't really everybody ain't gonna they not gonna look at it as how you look at your own stuff. You know what I'm saying? So they not gonna do it as you would do it. So pretty much like I ain't thought about hiring nobody. So it's like after that one time, like all right man, fuck that shit. I'm cool.
One time rubbed you the
Yeah,
wrong
I'm
way.
cool. Yeah. Shit me a splash or rock out. We good.
Got you.
We are C.L.E.